Hey guys, GamingSmoke here, back again for another Marvel Battle Lines video. What we're going to do today is actually a little update to the beginner's guide I did before. Now that I've been playing the game for maybe 3 months or so, my kind of thoughts have changed slightly, but what I'll do again is go through some of the different elements of the game. So here we have the campaign mode. They have actually added quite a number of new chapters, so the most is, or what it's gone up to now, is chapter 5. I would suggest playing through all of the campaign mode, as you do have the chance of getting some nice cards as well as experience, so make sure you do that. What else has changed is that special ops, there have also been extra stages added to this. So as always, we have normal and hard difficulty, and as you can see it goes up to, let me change this to normal, so up to chapter 8. So I'm yet to do chapter 7, I'm working on chapter 6 normal, so chapter 7 and chapter 8 is what I still need to do. And there's also a chance to get many different cards as well as gems from doing these. I would definitely recommend you doing special ops to get particular cards. Cards I would suggest you getting are, one second, definitely focus on Captain America. He's a very good card for you to get if you're starting out the game. He's pretty easy to farm. As you can see, I've got him to level 5 and his attack and HP stat are both at 730, and his special ability deals 307 damage to all nearby enemies. So if you put him on a single slot surrounded by all empty slots or slots occupied by enemy units, he's actually going to attack all of them. So it's a very good card to have in your deck. Another card I would recommend, let's see if he's here. Definitely make sure you get Scorpion. He is very hard to get. It took me so many different tries to try and get him using skip tickets, and unfortunately I wasn't able to do that, but I did get him through a pack. But if you can actually get him from Special Ops Hard chapter 3 stage 6, so he is definitely one to get. And the other card I wanted to show you, if I can remember where it is, it might be normal, it's this one here. So it's chapter 2 stage 4 normal, sorry, not normal, hard is Rocket Raccoon. So a lot like Captain America, what Rocket Raccoon does, he attacks 3 enemies on the field, and depending on what level you have him at will determine how much damage he does. My one is currently at level 4, so he does 200 to 239 damage every time you summon him to 3 random enemies. He also swaps the enemies around, so that does cause a little bit of an issue for the enemy if they're trying to form a particular battle line. So that is something very good to do. And again, every stage you get multiple cards, you also get gems as well for completing them. As you can see, I don't actually have this one, Smart Missile. Haven't been able to get the drop from that stage just yet. So that is something you can focus on, especially early in the game. We also have daily missions. Daily missions have slightly changed a little bit since the first time I did the video. One of the main things that have changed is you don't actually need to win challenge mode 5 times, it's now 3 times, which makes things a little easier. And you also get challenge mode tokens. As you can see, you get 400 tokens for doing that particular mission. Same thing for arena match. If you play 2 matches and win 2 matches, you also get arena tokens, and you also can get trial simulation tokens. So if you do that 3 times, you will get 400 tokens. So make sure you try and do those daily missions daily to get the required tokens and also experience. So event portal, there have been some new events added to the event portal since again the last time I did the video. So this one here is if you use a certain number of skip tickets, you'll be able to get some tokens for special ops. So you can use the special op tokens to actually buy cards in the shop. We have this current event at the moment, Incident and a Holiday Party. You may have seen my video where I went over this event. It's quite an interesting event. You can do it 3 times a day and you have a chance to get 3 good cards, hopefully. We have the Mysterio event. Again, I did a video on this. This is quite an interesting event. One good thing about this is you can do it 3 times a day. You can get up to 1,500 XP from doing it. There's also this particular mission that will reward you with special op coins again for completing certain stages of special ops. So as you can see, I've done a few, but I still have 6, 7 and 8 to complete. And these ones I've done. So winter season attendance, we got 100 gems for just logging in 7 days. And this one, shield training challenge, so you have to use particular leaders in challenge mode and you will get certain amount of tokens each time, or challenge mode coins. And here is another mission and another one. So this one is quite interesting. You just need to complete the campaign and you do have a chance of getting some very nice cards by doing that. Very easy. And I didn't go over this one. Again, special mission, if you complete the holiday event a certain number of times, you first be able to get Squirrel Girl and Captain Marvel, 2 great cards, and you'll also be able to get Quake, which is a brand new card, if you do the event 10 times, and also 1 extra chance to get a rare card. So again, very good things to do there. Arena mode. What changed with arena mode is once you get to arena 8 and finish arena 8, you can actually enter competitive arena mode, where you can actually take on many different enemy or opponents, PvP style, and actually win some cards, which is pretty good. Actually, let's just see if we can have a look at that. Let's see, top rank, so there you go. So as you can see, once you get to the top, you can actually get 5 premium packs, 400 gems, 3000 arena tokens, which is kind of crazy, but I'm nowhere near that. As you can see, I'm currently 3-star in arena 7. I don't play arena that much, but when I do, I don't do very well. So that's kind of one of the reasons why I don't play as much. Trial simulations, they remain the same pretty much. You get opportunity to take on 5 different opponents with 2 chances to get cards. Again, sometimes it can be a bit difficult depending on what your level is. The level cap has also been increased up to level 40 from level 30. Once you get to level 40, you will be able to get a special card. So if we have a look at where is the mission, here we are, reach level 40, you get a rare card, and 5 gems, which is not too bad. Have the opportunity to do quick PvP sessions, friends list. If you want to add me as a friend, my name is FUMACA, so feel free to add me. That hasn't really changed much. Login rewards have changed a little bit. Still weekly rewards we get. Be able to get, I think it's a basic pack at the end of every week, and a monthly pack, you can get a premium pack at the end of the 30 days or whatever, 28 days. So that is something very good, something free for you to get. Also, let's have a quick look at the card collection. So the card collection goes over every single card that is available in the game. So we have cards arranged by different teams. So we've got Avengers, Guardians of the Galaxy, Asgardians, Spider-Verse, etc. When you do complete your teams, you can actually get gems depending on how many characters you get. So as you can see, I've got all the gems available, even though I don't have every card, as we only need to actually collect 14 out of the 18 cards to get all the gems. So there have been some new additions to the packs, as they have added a new pack called the Arrivals pack, which consists of 46 cards. So I do have a few of these cards. There are some very nice cards, such as the Thanos here, and also, I can never pronounce this guy's name, Magus. So he's another very good card, and this one is a card that I would really like to get, as it will allow me to run a very special deck, a Spider-Man deck that focuses on making your enemy recharge multiple times. So her maybe with Magus, and also, where is he? Here, Hulkbuster. So when you summon him, he starts an enemy or makes an enemy to start recharging. So that is something very good. And if you notice that in Arena at the top, everyone pretty much has a Spider-Man deck, which is kind of crazy. There were some other good card additions, like this Spacesuit Black Widow. She is very good. Quake is another very good card. She kind of works in the same way as Techno-Organic Virus, except you can use this over and over again. So she has the ability to disable an enemy's special ability when you summon her, which is very good. Some other interesting cards. This is one of my favorite cards until they nerfed it a little bit. It is still pretty good. It swaps the attack and HP stat of every card in a 2x2 square field, and it deals 180 damage to any enemies that are close by when you do that. Originally it was 3x3, and that was much better, and it was a 0 cost card, but hey, what can you do? We've got a new card here, Doorman. He works in the same way as Black Cat, so every time you move him, he does collect a nearby cosmic fragment. The only difference is Black Cat is actually a 0 cost card, and this card is actually a 1 cosmic fragment cost, but not too bad. So like the before with the packs, if you manage to get a certain number of cards, so I have 35 out of the 46 cards, you manage to get gems. Okay, so let's move on to my card section. So nothing much has really changed there. There have been some additions of some new leaders or costume variants. I wasn't able to get the Black Widow costume variant, which is a spacesuit version, which you can see in the background of this video. But I did get the Iron Man black and gold armor. So he works in the same way as the original Iron Man, it's just that he has a different costume. I was lucky enough to also get Thanos, so you get Thanos by getting to Arena 6, and you are able to get him. So what he does, he takes out every enemy on the field as long as you have 6 cosmic fragments. So that is actually a very good skill. The only problem is it can be a bit resource draining, because he will be using all of your cosmic fragments every time you get to 6. It's a bit annoying, but still pretty good leader. He does give a nice HP boost of 300. Used to be higher, but they nerfed him a little bit. So we still only have 5 decks, and you can actually arrange your decks based on what kind of build you want to do. So I'll quickly just go over this one. I might do a team building or deck building guide in a separate video, but this build here mainly focuses on increasing the HP of my 0 cost characters and using mental subjugation to swap the HP and attack stat over, so that my 0 cost characters have crazy amount of HP. One good thing about this leader is that every time you put a 0 cost character on the field, she will increase their HP by 50 to 100. So that, coupled with these HP increasing action cards, so this adds an extra 308 HP to allies, this adds an extra 363 HP, and this one adds an extra 484 HP. So the HP of the 0 cost characters can get crazy high, and when you add someone like Hellstorm, who doubles the horizontal attack, and also Nebula, who doubles the diagonal battle line attack, you can actually do some crazy damage very quickly and early on in the game. So here we have guilds. I don't think I spoke about guilds so much the last time. So what guilds allow you to do is actually trade cards that range from uncommon to, common to uncommon. I don't think you can trade any rare cards at the moment, so yeah, only uncommon. So a lot of these cards you can actually get from special ops or just in the game's campaign mode. So you can actually request to have these cards sent to you. So I'll show you what that looks like. Let me choose something simple that probably people have. I'll choose Ultron Bot, because why not? So it allows us to request one copy, or request this card. People are able to send as many copies as they want. So the more copies we receive, the better. And that kind of allows you to bolster your stats of your card a little bit, and how many cards you have. You can only request cards that you currently have in your deck. You can't request cards you don't have, and as I said, it only goes up to common and uncommon. No rare cards, and definitely no epics. Maybe in the future, you never know. Got some information about the guild. You can see who is in the guild and who has submitted how many cards. And also, if you want to look for a guild, just put in the name of the guild and you can find them that way. There have been some changes to the shop. So what has mainly changed is the UI has changed slightly, so the user interface. They have made some changes to the design. Personally, at first I didn't like it so much, but it's not too bad. They have increased or added some new packs at certain prices. Personally, I would definitely say avoid the special cards deal at $7.99, as a lot of these cards are farmable, and there's no point in you trying to pay for these cards when you can just get them from special ops. Sometimes you can get some very good cards for 7,500 golds. In the past, I've been able to get Captain Marvel, Hulk, Malekith, Thor as well, so keep an eye on that. It refreshes daily, so you can do that once per day. The single card pack, that refreshes daily, and you get 3 opportunities to open those up for 0 cost, but you can only do 1 every hour, so for a maximum of 3. Recently they've been adding some new themed card packs, so I would say if you have the gems, go for it. Otherwise avoid it, because it's not really worth it, to be honest. If you saw my last video, I did do a open on the Mystic Powers pack. So I decided to do this one because the cards available were pretty good, and the probability, you get 6% epic chance instead of the normal 5%. So I thought, hey, might as well. And if you saw, I managed to get 3 Thanoses. I got a Magus, and I got 2 Agamottos as well. So that's quite a nice number of epic cards. The other card packs kind of remain the same, except they have one for the entire collection, and they also have one for the previous collection, which is the Origin pack. So this is the Origin pack only, and the cost is slightly lower at 108 gems instead of the standard 135 gems. Also with the premium card pack, which is the entire collection, there's a 2 times chance, or you're twice as likely to get cards from the Arrival pack compared to the original Origins pack. They've also introduced these two new New Year packs, one being the single card pack that allows you to get either a rare or epic card for 70 gems, or you can get 10+1 for 700 gems. And there's this one here, which is the entire card pack, but it's only common to uncommon cards, although it does only cost 30 gems and you do have the chance of getting 20 cards, which is kind of crazy. So I might just quickly do one opening with that pack before the video ends. The gems remain the same. You also get the chance to get 200 gold daily. They really should increase that, because 200 gold is nothing. It should be like 1000 or maybe 2000 or something a day, because 200 is nothing. Can't really buy anything with that. The only thing you can use that for is to refresh the cards in the shop, which you can do a number of times until the cost increases. So if I just do it now for you to show you, actually let's do it on this one, because I do have quite a number of tokens. So you do it once, it will go up to 200. Do it again, it goes up to 400, and so on and so forth. The most I ever go up to really is like 1600, because to be honest, it's not really worth it. I would maybe pick up White Tiger, but okay, what she do? Okay, when she moves to make a battle line, she'll attack twice. Quite interesting. So she only needs to move to make the battle line, and she is one cost. So that is not too bad at all. Not too bad at all. So unlike Hellstorm and Nebula, she doesn't need to be in a particular position. So whether it is diagonal or horizontal, she can still attack twice. That is quite an interesting ability. So what I'm going to do, was there anything else I can cover? No. So that is pretty much it. But before we go, what we're going to do is literally open up a card pack. I'm going to do one on here for 70, and let's see if we can get something good. And I may do, yeah, I'm gonna do one here for 70. Oh, epic, damn. Okay, what are we gonna get? Oh man, that got me a bit hype actually. I was like, what? Okay, so we've got a Dr. Voodoo, can't complain, one epic card. Nice. Okay, and we're gonna do one on here for 30, and let's see what we get. Okay, 2 cards. Okay, I thought it was more than that. Okay, she's pretty good, Gwenpool. Alright, there you have it. So I hope you enjoyed this quick little video. As always, if you did like the video, don't forget to like, comment, and hopefully subscribe. And if you'd like to see any other videos from me, feel free to leave a comment below. And also you can join me on Discord, link is in the description. Thanks again for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Take care, bye.